Do you see convenience stores becoming more curated in that way, rather than just putting a wall of all the same bottled water? Is there a way now that they're going to be more selective, much like what you're doing, Rachel, and you're heavily curated in your store?
Yeah.
Yeah, very much I would say. There's a convenience store chain called Yesway. Now they're in an interesting situation because they acquire stores and they're expanding over a very large geographical area, have about 150 stores right now, but they have a lot of rural locations. So when they built their coffee program, they couldn't just put in something that Sheetz or Wawa or Buc-ee's or a big company like that is going to do, because they just don't have as big of a consumer base. So they spend a lot of time doing taste tests around different coffee flavors, running blind taste tests, and then moved in with a coffee program saying this is what you actually told us you like, but they would notice, differences in, different parts of the country, and they just curated appropriately. So you definitely see that playing out.
And how do you curate your products, Rachel? I mean, is it you personally? Do you have a panel? Do you go and survey your consumers?
Yeah, for us, it's definitely very curated. So when you have a 400 or 800 square feet store, you don't need 7 peanut butters, you need 2. And I think for us, it's a matter of curation, of finding things that also meet our principles, our brand principles of like sustainability and health, but also taste is number one. For us, taste is everything, and I try things and then I have family, friends try things as well, because I tend to eat a little bit healthier, but also you need to have everyone within your lifestyle be able to try it and it tastes good. I think we all, especially when you have something that's always more in the natural space, that it sometimes can be too natural and a little bit too granola-y, but you want to make sure that they taste and they're comparable. For us, we are going to replace M&Ms and Kit Kats with Little Secrets. We're doing Tory and Howard instead of Starburst, and Barber's Cheese Puffs instead of Cheetos. And you want things to taste almost as close as possible to what people are familiar with, because you just show them that you don't need to have all the artificial dyes and like all the other processed things and the chemicals, but you need to have the taste still.
Right.
So for us, it's very curated because taste is forefront once it meets our principles.
Shane, building on that again, how do you curate your assortment and how do you come up with new products?
Yeah, we interact directly with our consumers. So we do tasting panels in-house, and we can do tasting panels within our network. We have folks who have been fanatics of Farmer's Fridge and buy us multiple times a day for years, so we probably should invite you in for one of our taste panels. Our team really has this philosophy of like, think of your favorite Italian restaurant. Like the core of the menu is spaghetti and meatballs, and they're innovating around the edges with like maybe a new salad offering, a pasta of the night. So we're really like, what are those classics people are going to come back? A Southwest salad, a turkey sandwich. What are the classics? Do those better with better sourcing principles and ingredient inputs, and then you innovate and experiment around the edges. So like one of the new items we rolled out is an Asian chopped salad that has watermelon radishes and a grilled pineapple, and it's doing fantastically. Now it's one of our top sellers. So that was a new item. We introduced some new flavors in there for the consumer. So it really needs to be that balance of like that core, what's really familiar, and then because I love your core and I trust you, I'll try some of the new items you're introducing.
Okay, great.